I just had the biggest workout that I've had in 2 years. The person gave us the wrong gate number to get to Cabo. My daughter and I just literally ran over a mile at full speed. My daughter is so not loving me right now because she passed it and she was like, Mom, that's it. And I was like, no, they said we needed to go through a tunnel. There was no tunnel. I did ask the Lord to make sure I worked out in Cabo. In Cabo, Lord. Here we go, taking off for Cabo Wabo. Cabo Wabo, baby. We're off to Cabo Wabo, baby. And wheels down. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5. I guess it's time to take the hat off. We're back. We've arrived, guys, and I just want to say that this trip is just as much mine as it is yours. I pray that through just watching these videos, you will be able to access some of this peace and some of this beauty that I've been so blessed with today and for the next few days. I'm gonna dig really deep these next few days and share all of my thoughts and feelings and healings. And look, it's gonna be a full moon. Love you guys.
I'm pretty sure that this is a vulture, but I can't tell because it could be a turkey. No, that's gotta be a turkey. Is that a turkey? Somebody help me here. He wants some of the water. Look, he's drinking. Come here, you have to see this. Are these vultures or turkeys? Have you ever seen them?
They're vultures.
Really? They were drinking out of your pool.
Really?
Yes. He's not even budging.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
He reacts like the moment. And it's so subtle. It's like, oh,
Yes. Okay, yeah, they ain't no turkey.
Welcome to another episode of Cabo Preaching. You guys, I'm in Cabo. So great. I couldn't fall asleep last night though. For some reason, I just had this, I was texting with Billy in Europe and I was like stimulated and I, just couldn't seem to fall asleep. Finally, I just said, all right, that's it. I'm just gonna put my head down. I'm gonna get this over with. I'm gonna fall asleep. I just don't like falling asleep. There's something about it. Surrendering to the 8 hours. I don't normally pack like this. I just threw everything in here, but I promised myself that I was not going to live out of my suitcase for a week. So I'm folding. I'm being a good girl. I'm folding. They don't have hangers here. That's okay. I'll survive. I'm just frustrated. It's like here I am in Cabo. Everyone's gonna comment, you're in Cabo. What do you have to be frustrated about? I've been telling people, not a whole lot of people, but a couple people have just given me, not so nice comments. And I don't usually respond because I don't want to give it power. But yeah, somebody said something and it kind of irked me. And I just said, you don't know the intimate details of my life. Yes, I'm very open on calpreach. I share a lot. I disclose more than I probably should. But I like to do that because it makes me feel like I'm being totally authentic and, I can have a real friendship and relationship with my viewers. Yeah, I don't reveal every detail of what's going on in my life. I mean, that would be completely inappropriate. But I've been feeling down, kind of in the pit. A Holocaust survivor said this quote, and of course I'm not going to say it perfectly, but it was something along the lines of, there is no pit so deep that God's love is not deeper still. There's no depth of pain that we can feel that God's love isn't even deeper than that pain. How beautiful is that? Let's hold on to that today. So I've been kind of giving God the silent treatment, and I'm not sinless, but I sin less. That's all I can say about that. And I know that I'm under heavy surveillance. We all are. We're under heavy surveillance by God. My bathing suits! You guys, I thought I forgot my bathing suits. They were in like that side zipper thing in the, Imagine going to Cabo San Lucas and forgetting your freaking bathing suit. I'm gonna float in the Sea of Cortez today, you guys. I'm gonna get some footage of myself floating in the Sea of Cortez like I did last time. It's so healing. I noticed when I first got here, there was a lot of noise in my brain. Just couldn't shut my brain up. And I was having lots of conversations with the accuser. Not the advocate, the accuser. I gotta get the noise out of my head. I feel better today, and I prayed even just for like a minute in the spirit this morning, which really made a difference for me. I definitely do not consider myself a black belt in prayer. That's why I like to pray in the spirit more these days, because I'm just finding it difficult to find the exact words. And I think that's why God created it, so that we could be edified and, consecrated to Him through prayer, and that He could intercede for us through prayer. I've definitely been grieving a little bit. Grief comes in waves, and sometimes you drown. Somebody commented that the other day, and it just resonated with me. It is so true. And I posted today on Instagram that grief is the price of love. Guys, it is so true. If you're gonna take the risk to love, you're also taking the risk of absolute grief. We continue to love, it's like when you get a dog and you love that dog so much, and then that dog passes away and you think to yourself, I am never doing this again. It's too painful. And then a year or two later, or even 6 months later, what do? You get a new dog. Maybe that was a little bit of a weird analogy, but I think it kind of worked. I love this little dress. I'm with an old friend of mine, Baron. 40-year friendship we've had now. And Brooke and her girlfriend, Sage. And we're all gonna go to a little restaurant called Lupita's, and then I guess we'll soak. These are my problems today. Ciao for now. Guys, check this out. There is fog, and there's a mist too, Baron. Do you feel the mist?
I've never seen it like this
It's
in
crazy.
all my time here.
Really?
It's amazing.
It's absolutely beautiful. We were all gonna go soak in the water, but I think it would be a little creepy to soak in this water right now, because I don't know.
It comes crawling out.
Exactly, you can't see anything. I love your color coordination today. It's not very St. Patrick-y, but
No green.
it's a little bit more Americano. Wait, why are you guys laughing? So I've decided that I'm making a commitment to improve on my apology skills. That's right. The book I brought with me is called The 5 Apology Languages, and I just suck at apologizing. I really do. I'm really bad at it. I actually laugh when I try to apologize to people. I end up just laughing. And it's offensive, and it's terrible, and I have to learn how to just apologize and mean it and have it come from the heart. It's not that I don't mean it when I start laughing, it's just that I get so uncomfortable and I feel like such a moron for having hurt somebody that I kind of laugh, and then the apology doesn't mean the same. It's not the same sentiment when you just start laughing, you know what I mean? So anyway, this is really, really good, and it talks all about like ways that you can apologize. I did it, and I have no excuse. If you have ever said that to somebody, please let me know. I'm responsible for the mistake. It might take us a long time to move on from what I've done to you. Okay. I would have a hard time forgiving me if I were you. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, I've damaged your trust. I was careless, insensitive, thoughtless, and rude. If somebody said these things to me, I would be like, I love you. You're so nice. Because I would never say that back to you. Okay, I will do the work to fix my mistake going forward. My actions were unacceptable. Have you ever said those words to another human being. My actions were unacceptable. I think it's so cool. I want to adopt this. I want to start being able to say this to people. My heart aches over what I've done. That's a little corny. My heart aches over what I've done. You didn't deserve that kind of treatment. Ooh, you didn't deserve that kind of treatment. You have every right to be upset. I know what I did was wrong. My mistake is part of a pattern that I need to change. I will rebuild your trust by, and then you're supposed to give them examples. I will try to make this up to you by, and then you give examples. I've put you in a very difficult position. Oof. I realize that talk is cheap. I know that I need to show you how I will change. Holy Spirit activate. Like that's intense. If people could learn to communicate that way, it would be a different world. I hope I haven't waited too long to give you the apology that you deserve. And this one's so great. Can you ever forgive me? Aww. It's making me like tear up, kind of, not really. It's just hard. This is hard stuff. And I'm going to adopt this into my life. Billy's going to be a very happy man. If you hadn't, done this or that, I wouldn't have done that to you. Like, I had no excuse. I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. Period. Because you know how it is. Sometimes I'm sorry just doesn't cut it. People will say like, I said I'm sorry. What more do you want? It's but it's about how we say we're sorry. I'm sorry is kind of weak. I don't know. I'm sorry is just a little weak. It's good, it's nice to say it, but this is a lot more powerful and effective. Remember, a life stitched with prayer is less likely to unravel. Chynna, that was for you. Let's get our prayer on. Oh! Oh! A whale! Kill another one. Ah! Ah! Come on, give us another one. Holy Spirit, activate! Oh my gosh! Oh! Peace of Christ. Hey friends, if this video blessed you in any way, I pray that you will subscribe and that you will press that little bell, because that little bell will give you an alert every single time there's a brand new Cal Preach. And remember, sharing is caring. You never know who's gonna find the peace of Christ.